Aries, what's up? Let's go ahead and take deep breaths. I left the back door open. Feel the air. I hear the chimes. I hear the wind. The theme for you guys in Virgo season is revitalizing. Coming into an understanding. Excuse me. Getting comfortable as I get comfortable. Finding your comfort in the things you say and the things you do. Aries, I'm getting this narrative of you like, why did this person have to come to me with this? I'm getting this narrative of, I wish people didn't come to me this way. I wish people didn't, give me this kind of energy. All you've ever really gotten used to, Aries, is people manipulating you. You're really getting this feeling, right? You may be having these thoughts in this season, and these thoughts may be coming up for you a lot. I've only really gotten used to people manipulating me and controlling what I say and controlling what I do. And in this case, it's really hard for you to see past the manipulation. So when you have somebody come to you with compassion and kindness and love, this is what you may be feeling in Virgo season. You don't really know what to do with that. Because when somebody comes to you with kindness and love, you start to question it first. Like your first reaction to it is, is this person manipulating me? Is this person controlling me? I don't know how to really take their kindness or their compassion right now because there's a lot going on with me internally, you say. The moon. Purifying, cleansing. A lot of resentment that you may be feeling. Loss, worry. Very emotional, Aries. You're very emotional. And you know what? I feel like this full moon that we just had, 9 of Wands, that really made you sit and go, what is it that I am not doing for myself that I see everyone doing for themselves? If that makes any sense. Why am I being so hard on myself? What is it about me right now that needs to change? Because people are coming to you and perhaps they're wanting to reach out to you and offer you help. You may be having, family members and friends come to you and reaching out and just offering help, just wanting to uplift you, wanting to help you. But you're taking this the wrong way, like you're not taking it very lightly. I feel like it's because you're feeling very vulnerable, Aries, and you don't really want to take anybody's advice. You don't really want to take anything from anyone. You want to understand it for yourself. You're just one that's like, I don't need comfort. I can give that to myself. You're one to tell yourself right now, I don't need anyone else's advice. I can do it for myself. I know I'm more than capable of doing this for myself. And you do. You are more than capable of doing it on your own, Aries. But perhaps in Virgo season, this is shifting a little bit. Virgo season is wanting you to rest. Virgo season is wanting you to also give yourself the compassion, okay, and the kindness and the soft and gentleness that you need is what I'm getting. So it's really hard for you. It's very difficult for you to see past the manipulation, to accept love, to accept compassion from people, and to accept the help and the offerings that they're trying to give you. So you may be taking someone's compassion and kindness as weakness, right? You may be taking someone else's soft and gentle energy as a threat, because you are in a very vulnerable state. You're feeling all kinds of resentment. There's a lot going on internally that you don't understand. So in having to get it from somebody first, you have to give it to yourself first to fully understand why people are the way they are with you, is what I'm getting. Also, when I was pre-shuffling you guys' energy, I was hearing a lot of this narrative of like, well, I can't believe this person did this, and I can't believe that I even put myself in this situation, and I can't believe, like, there's just a lot of like, haha, no, like maybe like arguing, you finding yourself in an argument, disagreement, or you finding yourself just pacing around and talking to yourself. And I'm getting this narrative of like, well, if this person didn't come to me, then I wouldn't this wouldn't have happened to me, and this shoulda, woulda, coulda narrative, what ifs narrative. There's so much emotions that may be coming up, and Virgo season is like, okay, let me help you put that in order. But how you are also reacting to that, Aries, you're like, no, I don't know if I'm ready. I don't know if I want to do that. You know, I really just want to sit with this for a minute to myself, and really having to internalize all of it, right? Like, again, you're saying, I don't need your comfort. I can do this for myself. Please let me do this for myself. But Virgo season is also really pushing you to be more soft and compassionate to yourself. And you're not really liking that very much, I think. You just being in a very, very vulnerable state is what you are focusing on. Can we please clarify this Three of Swords? Literally the worst card ever, and I do not like this card. Some suggestions for you guys in Virgo season. I picked up on, highly suggested on doing hip exercises. What emotions that is stored in your hips, very important. What we may be trapping in our hips. Our hip region is associated with our sacral chakra, so really look into that, Aries. I have the King of Swords clarifying the Three of Swords. Okay, this is you getting like very certain about how you want to go about in internalizing all of this. I'm hearing getting to the bottom of what may be disturbing you and the feelings that is disturbing you is what I'm getting. But swords being mental, right? This is air energy. I'm hearing Gemini. Ugh. 10 of Swords. Highly suggested to do hip exercises. We're trapping a lot in our hips. We don't realize this. I'm getting this image. As soon as you start doing these exercises, you will feel and you will know exactly where all of these emotions are rooted from. It's going to give you the answers, what I'm hearing. You know, this is like loss, frustration, worry, any feelings of unwholesomeness, any feelings of anxiety, okay? You're trapping this in your hips, and you may not even know that you're trapping this in your hips, and that is highly suggested to really look into your sacral chakra in Virgo season and finding ways to heal that. You having to step into Virgo season, finding so much compassion for yourself, and you're questioning yourself, like, what the fuck is this? Who am I? You know, you're like shifting into a whole different energy, and you're like, what the hell? Like, who am I? And you're not taking this very lightly, as you should, right? But you're not. You're very resistant to this energy. Virgo season 2, I feel like a lot of us feel like we have to resist, you know? But then there's a bigger part of us that's saying, no, allow it to happen. Please allow it to happen. Because when you allow it to happen, it's going to give you a fresh, new perspective. And then you'll have a better understanding why you feel the way you feel. Resistance. Perhaps you having to find balance in that. Instead of resisting someone's love, instead of resisting somebody's compassion and kindness, you're allowing yourself in this season to feel that. And unblocking yourself from resentment. I'm getting that a lot, Aries. Let's go ahead and pull up an affirmation for you really quick. I'm getting a lot on forgiveness. Let yourself forgive. Don't know where that's rooted from, but letting you decide where that's rooting from. Let's pull up an affirmation for you guys. The narrative I was getting earlier about like you being in an argument or a disagreement, or you're just having maybe like self-talks, you know, to yourself, and you're talking to yourself in such ways like, I can't believe this person would do this, or I don't even know why this person would bring this kind of energy to me. It's just like there was clutter, and you may be having to take this very personal. And I think Virgo season wants you to look at things in a lighter perspective, brighter perspective, and not so much dark. Although it may feel that way, and it somehow you can't get out of it. You feel like you can't get out of it, right? But there's also a lot of like cleansing and purifying that's happening. Your affirmation, I love this. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. Humor, laugh. It is medicine. Laughing is healthy and healing. Laughing, you may not even know that you're trapping so much in here that once you start laughing, you're like, oh my gosh, why did I worry about that thing in the first place? I want to pull up another card for you guys. Just love is what I'm hearing. Just love. Find yourself in compassion. Bring yourself into a lighter perspective. Again, Virgo season is really shifting our perception here, and we're not liking it. All of us are not liking this. Most of us are not liking this. 3 cards came out. Abundance. I am a limitless being, and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. Finding balance. Finding humor. Finding abundance. Knowing you are abundant, therefore you having to attract the same. I accept responsibility for my well-being. Change. You're just wanting more change to come in. It needs to at this time. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. Perseverance. All right, so we have our crown chakra here. We have our solar plexus, also our sacral chakra, whatever steps to healing that. We have abundance, okay? It's also significant here. Also, what came up, Aries, excuse me, I wrote this down. The color white is significant in Virgo season, and also suggested to wear white in Virgo season. Okay. Being more light with yourself. Finding the lighter things. Oh, man. There's just some things that we don't talk about, you know, that's too hurtful, too painful to even talk about. But perhaps as soon as we start expressing it, some things may come your way. Some things may change. You may be one having to keep all of that in and trapped in here. But as soon as you express it, especially to somebody who will listen to you, it's really having, it's going to give you a fresh new outlook on where you are in your life. The Devil came out. I think this is representing that control and manipulation I was talking about in the beginning of the video. I think this is really having to look at your habits, your cycles, your patterns also. And I feel like this is coming up because this may be what the world may be showing you, but this is not the energy that you are. That's very powerful. But you see, on the other side of that, Aries, if you allow yourself to look into expressing yourself more in a vulnerable way, how much lighter you will feel. Just watch and see. Thank you, Aries, for letting me do that reading. That was intense, dude. It's very much intense. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Please spread the word. Other people might want to hear this as well. Other Aries friends or family members that would also like to hear this. Spread the word, spread the video, do whatever. Thank you, Aries. Take care. Much love. I hope you guys have a wonderful Virgo season. And what I mean by take care, I mean please. I feel like that's much, much needed. Thank you. Bye.